Hey girls, it's Candy Crush. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we are actually gonna do a little inspired by my LED lights glam look. I did a little purple with a little sparkle. But if you wanna learn how to do this look, then keep on watching. Okay girls, so first thing, like again, we always like to start with our eyeshadow. I personally like to start with my eyeshadow just in case I mess up. I can always wipe it off and do a whole new eye again before I do my face. So, first thing we're gonna do is we are going to conceal our eyes. So we use this as a primer. So what I use here is the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer. You can get it, I believe, at Walmart, I believe, Long's Drugs, like just a local drugstore. We are gonna pop this on our eyelids. So just 2 swipes there on our eyelids. From there, we are gonna take a little brush. I use here the Morphe, oops, let me find it, where is that? I use the Morphe M173 and I just blend these guys. Hold up girls. I totally forgot to tell you a little trick that I do. So what I do is I actually grab just a regular piece of like wrapping paper tape that you wrap presents with, and we're gonna do a little trick. We are gonna put this on the corners of our eye. So we are gonna use this little trick technique if you want your shadows to look precise and super perfect. This is what you do, just to make sure the shadow doesn't go any further to where the tape is. So it kind of goes in here. I actually, your waterline here is where you would start the tape and diagonal it to your eyebrows. So I'm diagonaling it to the end of my eyebrows on this side and that side, and then we start blending. So what we're doing now is we're just blending the concealer, that e.l.f. concealer, all over our eyes, just to prime our eyes for the eyeshadow, okay? Boop. Okay, so we kind of got that going on here. We kind of have that whole look blended for the gods. And now we are going to get prepared for the eyeshadows. Okay, so now that we have our primed eyes, we are going to take our Morphe James Charles palette. If you don't know, now you know. This is my go-to. This is what I've been using daily for all my looks. There is so many colors. If you can get your hands on this James Charles Morphe palette, you're gonna save so much time, as there's like neutral colors, bright colors, all in one packet. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a brush here. This is my double-sided brush here. I have a smaller tip here for more precise, and I have a fluffier side here. So I use this brush here for everything, honestly. Like all my eyeshadow looks. This came in another palette, but if you can get a hand on a double-sided brush, you're set. Okay, so we are gonna do a purpley look. So what I'm gonna start with is actually do this side with this light pink color. So if you do that, and we are just gonna start putting this on the highest points of our eyelids. So this is what we're using as a transition color, girls. We are just putting this at the very top portions of our eyes. And remember, the tape is here, girls, so we don't get past. It's gonna create this super slick line once we peel off that tape. It's gonna create a super slick line for us to see the perfection, girl. Perfection, girls. Okay, so this is kind of our transition color right here. Next, we're gonna dip into a little darker purple. So I'm just gonna go into, let's go with this purple here. So we are gonna just go here and start shading that guy in. Remember, always start off light, because once you start off dark, you can't go back, girls. So start off light, because remember, you always can build it up if you needed to. Okay, so this is kind of what we're getting here. Just getting this slow purple, pinkish vibes. Now I'm gonna take a darker purple, so we're just gonna go down the shades of purple. So I'm gonna go deeper purple right there. Just dip that guy in there. And we are just gonna go more of into the crease. So that little eye socket of your eye, you're gonna feel it once you put your brush on your eyelid. It's that little socket that goes there. And we're just gonna go in a deeper shade, and we're gonna pack that into the eye socket. Remember, windshield wipers, girls. Wish wash, babies. Okay, so now I'm gonna use that little thinner side here, and I'm just gonna dip this, guys, right into that little corners. Remember, we have the tape, so it's gonna kind of give off that precise line, so it doesn't matter if we're kind of messy on this part. It should help us be super sleek. And then we're gonna go back into that little big bristles, baby, and we're gonna just blend this out. Okay, so we're gonna even go into the darker purple here. So this super dark one here, I'm gonna go back again in my little thinner brush, and we are gonna even darken this purple even more. So I'm gonna start it on the inner, who am I? Outer corner. So if you look up like this and then tip it right there, like right at the end of your eyelash, in the outer corner, just dip it right there. It's gonna look kind of crazy right now, but once we blend it, it's gonna look cute, okay? Okay, so now that we got that, we're just gonna take the little fluffy side and we're gonna do little circles, and we're gonna blend that guy out. And then we're gonna just wisher washer it back to the middle of the eye. That's kind of what I tell myself. So I swirl, like swirly yelly 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 yelly, swirly yelly, instead of body yaddy 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 yaddy, swirly yelly 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 yelly. And then we're just gonna blend those guys in. And then we're gonna work it to the middle, like wish wash, girls. Period. Period. Point blank. Period. I don't even say period, girls. I'm like point blank. Point blank. Ooh, she's coming along. She's coming along. She's coming along. She's coming along. Hallelujah. Okay, now that we got the eyeshadow kind of started, you can actually leave it just like this, and you can just put on some mascara, put on some fake lashes, and finish your face. But for me, tonight, for this video, I'm going to be a little extra, and I'm going to add some glitter, okay? So next, I'm going to take here is what I have, NYX glitter glue. So this is one of my go-tos to put any kind of glitters on my eyes. If it focuses, I apologize. And then we are gonna pop some purple glitter onto our inner and middle section of our eyelids. So let's get that started. Okay, so to add the glitter to our eyelids, what I do is I take the glue, a little small itsy bitsy brush. It could be any kind of brush here. If it's like a little painting brush, or if you get a little small brush, that's a makeup brush. I literally just put some glue on here, and I just place it from the inner corner, not too high, more towards my lash line, and I just work it up and I create like a little rainbow, to be honest. Like a little half rainbow. Kind of like that. Okay. So once I have that little half rainbow on my eye, I take my purple glitter here, which you can get like, I got this whole pack from Amazon. It came in like probably like 30 different colors for like 20 bucks, I believe, or less. I'm not too sure. I don't remember the price, I'm sorry. But I'm just gonna take that and tap this glitter onto my eyelid where I applied the glue. Voila. Ooh. Okay. 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 This is so cute. Oh my god. If it doesn't look cute in this video, honestly, it's so cute in real life. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna just peel off these tapes here that we put on earlier. And like again, I reminded you that this helps us have like a super clean look. Watch when I tear it off. Like, do you see that? Do you see how clean that look is? Like, wow. Like it gives me like a cat eye. It gives me a cat eye. That's a little trick. Okay girls, so next thing we're gonna do is curl our lashes and apply our Maybelline Sky High mascara on our top lashes, and we are gonna add our false lashes. So let's get to work. I did finish putting on my false lashes. If you guys do want a tutorial on that, just comment below and hopefully I can get one up for you girls. But next thing we are going to do is color correct our face. You might be wondering why I didn't finish my eyes and put bottom mascara as well as black eyeliner on my waterlines. I actually like to do that as a finish. So we're gonna move on to the face. So here we have LA Girl concealer. I have here an orange corrector. So this is actually going to help cover up all the dark spots here as far as blemishes on my face. We apply this before we put foundation. So I'm going to cover it like this. Now that I have all this orange on my face, like again, it's going to help me blur out all those dark areas. I'm going to blend it in with any type of buffing brush. Just lightly tap and blend those guys in. So now that we have that blended, I wait normally 30 seconds just to let that dry and sit in as far as the corrector. Now we are going to move on to foundation. So what I like to use here is I have L'Oreal True Match. Honestly, my favorite drugstore. You can get this at Walmart, you can get this at Long's, Target, Fred Meyer's, pretty much anywhere. So I have here L'Oreal True Match as far as that guy goes, and we are just going to open it. I actually put it right on the top portion of my hand, and I take here my Morphe M439, my go-to foundation brush, and I just start applying it over my orange first, my orange areas. And now I'm going to actually apply it to the rest of my face. Okay, I am back. Oh my gosh, I kind of look like a ghost once again. This is how we're always going to look. You're going to look kind of like dead, but we are going to bring ourselves back to life when we add our contour. But what I like to do first is I use a compact, any type of like a compact that is your color. This is my old one here. It's a MAC. I believe it is NC42. So I had this forever. I just take my Morphe R2 brush or any type of, like, I would just say any type of brush, girl. Honestly, you're just gonna set it really quick. Just gonna set all that in. Doesn't need to be perfect. We're done with that. Next thing we're gonna do is I like to highlight. So this is gonna bring out certain areas of our face. So I wanna highlight and bring out just this middle section. My forehead, down the bridge of my nose. Doesn't need to be perfect, girls, because we're gonna buff it out anyways. This is just my technique of how I like to do my concealer, but there's many techniques. So whichever technique works best for you, this is what works best for me. But try it out if you don't have a technique yet. Just to bring out my chin. And then now we are gonna blend, okay? Do you see how that's enhancing the middle and then right under the eye, taking away any dark areas under the eye? So if you have dark circles, this is gonna help. And I like to go back in with my MAC NC42 or whatever setting colored powder you have, and I actually just set those with that. So let's contour. Next, I'm gonna take my Morphe, it is Glamour Bronze. Literally my go-to new contour bronze palette. I don't know if you can get this anywhere at like just any drugstore, but I know you can order it online on their website at Morphe. Super cheap, last a long time. So let's get my just any kabuki brush. This is a little brush here. It's called the kabuki brush. Super convenient for just blending everything together or even just contouring your face. So what I like to do, just dip it and tap it a few times. Because remember, girls, we have to start off light. So we always start off light. And oh my gosh, my hair. Oh my goodness. So we're just gonna swoop it softly, just in the temple areas of my face. And you can already tell that is making my face look a little thinner. And we just like to go at the very top by our hairline just to make our forehead look a little smaller. And then now we are going to start off with our cheeks. So I like to squeeze my kabuki brush to make it just like a rectangle, a triangle. This is a rectangle, not a triangle. So a rectangle, and I like to just tap it up. So we make a kissy face, and we tap it like this. You must be looking like, you look, that's kind of weird, but it works, girls, okay? Just trust me. So you go like this. Okay, so it kind of goes, like you see the line already, right? And now we're just gonna dip, tap, 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 and then we're gonna swirl it up now. We're gonna go like Mr. Miyagi, wax on, but we're not waxing it off, we're waxing it on, okay? And we're just gonna work it up to our temples just so it blends nicely and evenly. Next, we're gonna take some under our chin area, just to slim our chin and our jawline. Now that we kind of got some bronzer on, you can see that there's some life back into my face. I'm back, I'm better. Next thing I'm going to do is add some blush. So I love this blush right here. It's the e.l.f. It doesn't really even have a name. It's just like a pinky blush from e.l.f. It's honestly so cute. I'm gonna take this guy and my Morphe M530. Dip, dip, dip. We're gonna tap some off because we're starting off light. And we're gonna smize, girls. So we're gonna like that. And we're not gonna put it here, but we're gonna put it more towards our temple. And swipe, 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 swipe. Like Dora the Explorer. Swiper, no swiping. Like swiper, no swiping. And next, I'm going to contour my nose. So I'm going to take this same palette, the bronzer contour palette, and just a simple, this is my e.l.f. blending eye brush. It's actually an eye brush, but I use it for my nose. And I just dip this guy in here. Tap, tap, because we're going to start off light. And I'm just going to contour my nose to make it look skinnier than it actually is. So I just run a line down the top portion of my nose for the bridge. So we are just gonna run this down the bridge of our nose, the very top. And I like to blend it into my eyeshadow just a little bit, just to look like everything comes together. So now that I kind of contour my nose, but next thing we're gonna do is take our Morphe, again, this is the brand Morphe, our Extra, it's a highlighter, so I'm gonna actually highlight my face, gonna dip into this, tap some off. What I'm gonna start with is the top portions of my cheeks. So right here, I'm just gonna, I like to swoop it down like this, go up to my temple and back down. Like, do you see that? You can go as light as you want, but for me, I like to shine bright like a diamond. Like, shine bright like a diamond. And then now we are actually gonna highlight our nose. So I like to squish my little brush here. This is just a Real Techniques brush. You can get it, I believe, at any drugstore. I just swoop, so there's like a little boop, root off, and then I squish mine, and I just swoop it down the top of my nose. Okay everyone, so next we are gonna do is just kind of like a lippy, I think. I'm gonna try something different. I normally just do a natural lip, but I think this time I'm gonna go in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. You can get this at pretty much any drugstore in multiple colors. This color right here is, I can give you like the number, it's like SMLC20. But I'm gonna go in with that. So I'm not gonna even do a lip liner because this is just how I do it. But I'm actually just gonna outline my lips. Okay, so as I let this dry, I don't know if I want to deal with this lip color right now. I might just add another lip over that just to like do like an ombre effect. But until that dries, I'm gonna just do a little eyebrows. I did get my eyebrows done recently, so it's actually a little lighter than usual at the very moment. But I'm gonna take my e.l.f. I've tried this new pencil here by e.l.f. It's super cheap. That's why I got it. So I got this little e.l.f. I forget what color it's in. It's in deep brown. So it comes with two ends here. So one end is the pencil here. You would twist it. Other one is just like a little brush to brush out your eyebrows. So I'm gonna brush out my brows. I like to brush out my brows first. And then I honestly don't even touch it, the inside, unless you need to. But my eyebrows are naturally so thick, honestly, that I don't even need to touch the inside. So I like to just add the tips. So my tips are really sparse, so I like to make it darker than the rest of my brow. Okay, so now that I just did my brows, my lip is like almost dry. My brows are kind of looking a little better, I must say, okay. And now I think I'm gonna just add just my layover by ColourPop, just because I don't like how this lip looks. Like, it's just not sitting right. Whatever. So maybe I haven't chosen the best lip color for tonight, but I mean, we're gonna make it work once I add my lip gloss. But before that, remember how I said I like to finish off my face with the eyeliner and the mascara for the bottom lashes? Let's get that going. Okay, so I have here just like a simple eyeliner pencil. You can get any type of eyeliner pencil, whichever one works best for you. This is obviously in like deep black. Now we are gonna add a little bit more mascara, okay girls? And we are gonna spray our face with, this is the Jeffree Star Mister Set and Refresh Mist. And we're just gonna set our face. This again is gonna just blend everything together, okay? And what I like to do, I take whatever is on my M439 brush and I just actually put some of the extra foundation down on my neck just so it blends with my face. And we are done. So this is my final step, and now we are just gonna let our hair down, comb it, brush it, straighten it, and I'll be right back with the results. Hey everyone, so this is the final look. Just a super simple purple glam, and then I just added some sparks of glitter. But anyways, I just hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and with any of you wondering how to do makeup, I hope I helped you in some way. But if you guys need any more tutorials, if you guys wanna request something or anything, just comment down below. Your positive feedback would mean so much. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you want more as well. So thank you so much. I love all of you. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and stay tuned for the next video. I love you guys, and don't forget, you're beautiful, and thanks for slaying the day with Candy K. Love you.